The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
Rodgers on the return. Pass midfield. He's at the 30. Still going. And he will score.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Jones throwing on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
To Saquon Barkley.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Let's go, defense.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run on first down. Barkley, he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Barkley on the carry.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Jones. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. It's Daniel Jones finding Evan Ingram. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Kickoff.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10
at their own 26.
From the shotgun, he'll throw.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action, Rivers. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rivers again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 1.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. They dialed up a 3rd and 1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the blitz just to mess up the blocking on a running play. Instead, in this situation, the run wasn't there. They just followed everything right back to the quarterback.
So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
58, come on. Yo.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That's going to be caught by C.J. Board. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kick.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lorenzo Carter gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. 7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Rivers. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Indianapolis.
A man coming off back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons. Here's Jonathan Taylor with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
1st down, Colts.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check.
Throwing Rivers. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. O'Shane Ximines. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Play action now. Rivers. And he's going to go down again. Lorenzo Carter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
3rd.
That sack leaves Rivers and the Colts with a 3rd and long. Play fake. Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54. Here we go. Just get off the field. Check it back. Check it back.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Lorenzo Carter. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
He's back to throw here to start the drive.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45.
They run the option on 2nd down.
And that is incomplete. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back them up. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Quit talking about it and bring it. 58, boy. 58. 58. Mike. And we're pretty quiet, team. We're pretty quiet.
From the gun, Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
First down.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
3-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Julian Blackman.
And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
At their own 49-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, Rivers. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Zach Pascal, 51 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing. And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Jones. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the, and that's caught inside the 30. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Jones on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for Evan Ingram.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
From the gun, Jones. The quick slant caught.
Jones.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they? Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
For Indianapolis.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Dancing to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around? And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, 75 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Lorenzo Carter. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Rivers, now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them. Just
going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Rivers pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Man open his board. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. From the gun, Jones. And he's got it. That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Saquon Barkley.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gano for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Makes the score Colts 28, Giants 21.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
And And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They go play action. Rivers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox, his tight end. Third down here.
That was a good play, an incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now Jones. Throwing on first down. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. On that long touchdown, look, the pass was fine, but it was short. What Saquon did after the catch, that's impressive.
And that's just demoralizing if you're on the defensive side of the ball, too, because if he catches a short one, that's your opportunity to tackle him, put him on the ground, and get up for the next down. Instead, he makes a move, he makes people miss, he runs through tackles, he spins, he jukes, and he continues to run because once he gets into the open field and turns it loose, he can fly.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, Rivers. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. 30, past the 20. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Complete.
Mo Alley Cox, 77 yards. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Fielded in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
24-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
42. Giants 28. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indiana.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones throwing after the interception. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Jones on first down. Now in desperation, he's got it at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Let's go, let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Rodgers on the return. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
That's complete to Slayton. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 16 yards, a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
Throwing again. Jones. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Jones now on 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Recovered by Indianapolis.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now it's Hines. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they take a knee.
Today's final score, Colts 49, Giants 42.
So, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.